everybody. How are you doing today? I am doing a 30-minute session with Lush, and I'm going to read the goals out loud here, get started. Thank you, Lush, so much for the opportunity to connect with you. Thank you so much for sharing here on YouTube. Okay, so can we do a healing style session with Mother Earth, Gaia? You got it. All right, Lush. I'm getting in the zone here. First thing that I'm doing is I'm connecting with your energy field. But the next thing I'm doing, which is kind of a simultaneous thing, is I'm connecting with the spirit of our planet, okay? This is actually a really good path for us to explore because something feels a bit disconnected between you and Gaia, okay? So I'm going to start with you because your energy field is sort of like a seed that isn't watered, the sun isn't upon it. It's like it's not choosing to open up itself yet, okay? And you wanting a healing session with Gaia is you wanting the activation of our planet to activate the spirit within you, within your body, and to open you up to the next thing in this life, okay? And my guides say to open you up to who you are in this life. To open you up to who you are in this life. I will say vibrationally, the energy is very slow and it's nice. I mean, it's nice. It's almost like the speed of time for a planet versus the speed of time for a human, you know? The Earth can live billions of years. A human gets 100, you know, something like this. It feels almost timeless, but time is very slow. And I like the pace of time. Something, though, about the slow pace, something about the seed of yourself, there's also an earthiness that surrounds you that you're not really tapping into the spirit then of our planet and what I'm called to do for you today. I'm gonna have to go slow myself. And I start by literally just touching the seed that you are. You're huge, like you're like a full-size human in a seed pod, okay? You're not like a tiny little seed in the palm of my hand. So I'm touching you. And it oddly, it echoes back being like, not a coffin, but like a sarcophagus. An actual, what is like a beautiful historical artifact of a preserved ancient body, okay? That's what the seed pod represents with you in it. And what I'm doing is just slowly warming up the exterior, okay? There are the echoes of struggle, okay? Many different types of struggle. And I just neutralize them as they come out. And it's like this aspect of who you are is being called to feel safe to be born again, okay? So one way to describe it. But what's echoing out is like this dust of memory, and it's about struggle. why would I want to be born in such a world of pain? I don't want to struggle in this world. I don't want to endure struggle. It doesn't ever really say that specifically, but I keep seeing aggressive images like, oh here, oh here, oh here, oh here. And they're like these little dust puffs of war and famine. And I mean, every kind of struggle that we've ever known throughout history, okay? And it's like, no matter what you do, no matter what lifetime you live, it never stops. So you can't defeat struggle. You just endure it. And you don't want to endure struggle. You want to awaken when there's no more struggle on the planet. You're silently speaking this through these puffs, okay? Because you don't want to come full circle. You don't want to open up completely. It's like being half asleep, knowing you have to get up for school today, and it's like, I just want to be in the sleep state. I was having a nice dream or something like this. I don't want to go face this world today. And I'm Mother Earth now, coaxing you through these warm hands. Mother Earth is touching you with warm hands and supporting your awakening, okay? There's no coincidence ever. So you feeling like maybe this is just a neat energy healing session has a deep calling associated with it. I'm telling you, it's rumbling from the depths of your soul. Okay, now I'm just gonna watch as an observer. So I see you as a seed and I see Mother Earth, and she's cheerful as all get out. Like she's kind of dancing in twirls around the seed, and she throws flower petals on it. Like she's having a little bit of a ritual with the awakening of you. And she giggles and says about how we do rituals to awaken the planet. And we have all these different ways that we call to the earth to awaken with the light within to shine bright. And for her ritual to awaken you is like for the human ritual to awaken the planet. It's really a big deal. It's really special. And so if you were to stay asleep, then she would stay asleep. You know, it's kind of like there's a weird parallel here about to remember this. It's not like she's saying that she's not going to call to any kind gifts bestowed upon her, but she's creating the paralleled idea of the value of who you are and the value of awakening to your calling and how loved you are by the planet. This ritual is for you. And there is a burden because no ritual is enough for what you have endured and what you refuse to endure again, ever again. I mean, it was too much. It's too great. It's too much pain for so much motivation to heal, for so much motivation to bring a beautiful world into birth here for the human race. Like your soul has tried this and it just doesn't work. Struggle endures. And no amount of ritual is ever going to convince you because of what you've already witnessed. We're gonna have to go into one of these it's like It's just the eyes of people when they feel like they have the power to destroy you. And when they are in the act of literally murdering you and feeling triumphant to end your life. You've seen it in the eyes one too many times. And the memories in your heart. It makes you so sad. Because they can't see themselves. You have to endure seeing them as they are ending your life. You see them for the way they are not able to see themselves. They can't change the behavior. And that is the end of that candle flame, you know? Again and again and again and again. But something of war is a part of your memory that's part of a memory residue that feels a bit unresolved at the soul level. And what war means to your soul here on earth. This type of human war, okay? Because even if you chose not to fight, the fight will still be there. Even if you chose a peaceful life, someone's going to come and end it. And even if you choose to fight, it's like it doesn't necessarily solve the initial conflict. Like it just transforms itself as the years go by and becomes the same war, just different time period, different part of the planet. And you're tired of war. And now it's not just a physical battle, it's like battle of exhaustion. It's like a complete withdrawal. And that now is your next struggle. And it creates weariness in your heart. So we're going to just sit with it and it is what it is. It is what it is. It's like we can linger in this truth and withdraw forevermore, or we can say, this is why I feel this way. Do I want to remain in a place of withdrawal? No. So what are you going to do? Maybe struggle is okay. If struggle still exists, maybe that's okay. Maybe it's time to wake up. Because the dream isn't very comfortable in and of itself anymore. Even the time of rest and separation isn't enough. Because it's still calling you back to try again and again and again and again. So what you need is a rejuvenation of your spirit. And I say it's pretty wonderful that I'm not seeing you in the eyes of this madman, which keeps reflecting in different places and these echo poofs, okay? And I don't see those eyes within you. I see your eyes are different. And it's not like there's chaos in your eyes. There's a gentleness. There is genuine heart that shines through your eyes. There is a desire for something better than this. There's a desire to help. And so that is who you are. So you need a rest, you need a break from being that, so you don't have to look into the eyes of the struggle or the chaos of our planet for a time. But now the earth is asking you to come back to awaken this part of you, okay? She's saying, why would human beings want to awaken the planet? Why then would the planet want to awaken the human beings? And what is the earth if all of its benevolent souls are choosing to sleep and withdraw because they're tired of struggle? For how long then will the sleep continue? So we must all awaken. We must all awaken. It's a beautiful shift. You aren't saying yes or no, but your heart received light from her words. And it nurtured the being within you that starts to grow a green stem. I mean, it's starting to grow from the heart, okay? There's this green section coming out of the heart of the seed. It's just happened. And you cry, and the tears water yourself. And you say, I feel cold. And the whole universe, the stars, Mother Earth, and all the energies of creation tell you that the cold will not last. It's only a brief period. And then it kind of chills you to the bone and you shake. And you adjust to the temperature, and another stem breaks out, and it's from the back side of yourself. It's another green section here. And then you say, I am afraid of being. I'm afraid of being. And the whole universe, all the stars and the spirit of the planet and all the energies of creation, they support you when you speak. And after you say, I'm afraid of being, it's like a cold air comes out of your lungs, like this, and you're not afraid of being anymore. And you're actually more tired of being still and ready to be in motion. And not as a plant, but as a human being. And I see many green roots just kind of shooting in every direction, and then you kind of peel yourself out like you're corn on the cob, like you just come right out, and you just step out of the greenery, and there you are as a human being. And you cough, and the air is not clean. And it's really because we're in an underground space suited for a seed. But you aren't a seed, you're a human being, and you need to be then taken back to the surface of the planet where you grow as human beings grow, not as seeds grow. Mother Earth, she smiles, and you go through kind of a portal of energy, and we didn't even know it happened. It's just that we're starting to see the scene changing around you, and you're appearing now above the ground. And you're very weak in your bones and your legs, and you're having a hard time standing, and you crumble to the earth, and you're so tired. And I hear Mother Earth's voice on the breeze. And she tells you to be still. Lie down. Rest. Like you are a weary traveler. You have grown so much. You are weary from the travels of growth. And you rest then on the surface of the earth and the grass. And as you're sleeping, your body releases what I can only describe as toxins. It's just black blurble, like jelly or something coming out of your skin, and it just seeps right into the earth. And you look clean. I didn't even know you were dirty before, but I guess being underground, maybe inhaling the dirt. And you shine like super clean. You represent being super clean. And you're well rested now. And you kind of like have this weird giggle, and you sound like a maraca a bit. And you start to shake and you make sounds and giggles, okay, out of your movements. And you're kind of dusting yourself off, even though you're so clean. It's almost like leaves have fallen around you. And as you stand up, it's like you're exposed now to the planet. And you're here, and you're awake, and you're standing on the earth, and we see you. And it's beautiful because you look like, I'm going to use the term starseed, okay? Because you're a human in a pot of light that surrounds you like it's the seed, the shape of a seed. And you shine like a star, okay? And you take a nice deep breath of air. It's so tasty, it's so delicious, it's so cleansing, it's so cool, it's perfect. It doesn't chill you. It's wonderful, it's great. And as the air goes deep into your lungs, you cough out some sort of old energy at the bottom of your lungs, just coughs right out. And it's kind of like hair that got caught in the drain. It's kind of like a weird hairy clog that just came out. It just disappears. And now you're doing cartwheels, and you're laughing, and you're using your actual human voice. And you say, what do I do now? And Mother Earth is smiling because you're being playful just intuitively. You're just doing cartwheels and you're laughing and using your voice, and you're being a human being, and you're breathing and you're enjoying the fresh air. And that's what human beings do. And it makes her happy, and it brightens her heart. And what's interesting is it the ritual that awakens the earth, or is it human beings being human beings? And when we are genuinely happy in the fresh air, and we become bright in our true natures, and we start doing cartwheels, the earth quivers with joy. The earth awakens to those sounds, to those senses. As the human heart is activated and awakens, the heart of the earth is too. And it is like we are keepers of the planet. And so our hearts are intertwined with the heart of this earth. And so we are carriers of the spirit of Gaia inside of our own bodies. And we are part of the planet. Our own bodies are a part of this planet. And so if we are asleep as human beings, the earth is like paralleling that position. But when we are awakened to being human in the brightest and most natural way, the earth is awakened to being the brightest and most natural earth. And they show me, my guides show me, that this cannot be argued with, like this cannot be denied. Human beings behaving as human beings influence a happy planet, influence the growth of healthy trees and flowers and gardens, influence the support of one another, influence the clean oceans and happy fish. Because our behavior creates actions of the same kind that create actions of the same kind within the planet. And we're all connected. Every single one of us are connected. And this opens the door back to the eyes of chaos, okay? And the reason why you went into the sarcophagus of the seed and you slept in the planet, because you needed that space. But you slept for so long that you were hesitant to ever awaken again until the work was done, but you were part of that work. And to awaken was the greatest, most beautiful gift you could have ever received. And that now feels so far in the past as though it never existed. And now you exist in the now, okay? On earth, awakened, active in your heart, fresh, clean, rejuvenated. This is really empowering you to feel, and I mean soulmate connection with the earth. Because I see you stand on the planet and your heart is so in love with this planet. It adores this planet. And you adore the body you chose, you adore the life that you live so that you can nurture her, that you can support her, that you can help her. And she is there to fill your life with her gifts too. Because she isn't somebody who just wants to receive, she is somebody who generously gives. And let her give to you. And my guides challenge you. It's one of those fun challenges and just see what happens. To say, all right, Mother Earth, I know you love to give, and I'm going to allow myself to receive one of your gifts. And I'm going to receive one this week. So guide me, surprise me, reveal, voila, something into my life this week as a gift from Mother Earth, a gift from Gaia that is undeniable. I want to receive a materialized gift from this planet. And before you know it, I mean, you've got incense and great smelling natural candles, and you're on a detox with fruit juices, and you're taking plant tinctures. I'm telling you, this stuff is crazy. If you just open the door and say, I want to receive this from you, Mother Earth, oh my God, be prepared. It's going to happen, okay? And don't resist it. Like, let those gifts in, you know? It's pretty cool. All right. We're talking about nurturing the body. So when you nurture your human body, you nurture the body of the planet. And a reminder that it's like we are an extension of the earth, but we are of the earth, which means we are one with the earth. And so when our bodies are harmoniously in balance with earth energies, like we are choosing to eat the fruits over the cookies, right? We are actually receiving communications directly from the planet. Like when you choose to eat some raspberries, Mother Earth has information in those raspberries that you are giving your body an upgrade as to the planetary communications. Like you're getting downloaded into the system. That's why it's so good to eat healthy foods. It's so good to get fresh air, because in that air is pollens and sands and who knows what that are full of information helping you to feel connected to everything going on the planet Earth. It's actually very exciting when you start to realize how organic that we are, organic the planet is, organic every action is, especially when we're participating in doing just human experiences with the earth. Just breathing alone is full of information. And it's a reminder of this. It's a reminder to step it up with whatever actions or behaviors can empower the human that you are, the organic human you are, to receive more organic downloads from the planet. And it's like a dietary thing, you know? It's like, go to the grocery store, just see what fruits or vegetables are calling to you, don't know what you're gonna get, and then challenge yourself to try some of these things. You may not even know what that is right there, but you're gonna try it, okay? And then just have fun with it, you know? It's you and Mother Earth bonding time. She's going even further Having a hot bath is such a beautiful gift to receive, and it's something beautiful to do for yourself. It's like, let her, she shows me she's a part of the water, and she holds you in the tub. And any type of scents you want to add, or salts, or it's part of her gift to you. And lighting a beautiful candle, beautiful fragrances of flowers, it's her gift to you. And surround yourself with her energy and breathe it in and take it in and rehabilitate yourself with her energy and enjoy it. Like these are the fruits of life. Like these are the joys of living, is allowing yourself to enjoy these joys. And they're really easy to access. Give them back to yourself. Don't let anything else get in the way of your healing, of your time with Mother, of your gift giving and gift receiving. All right, there's something important here I'm going to do. It has to do with on the back side of your heart. It's like a gritty energy, and it's kind of like, it's a painful root, all right? And I don't know why it keeps getting turned, and it gets tighter and tighter and tighter, and it feels like a clenched jaw, and it comes out of the back of your heart. I help you to see it. And it's a bit of that chaos that wants to remind you of how you can't ever, it's like a threat. Once you realize that you don't have to have a relationship with chaos, it's just threatening you. It's like, I'll always be here. I'll find you. I'll destroy you. But really its greatest fear is that nobody cares about chaos anymore. And now it's all alone with no friends, like a big bully. And we don't have to give any energy to that. We don't have to participate in that. And it's like, when you realize that wholly and completely, then that action just disappears. It was almost like a little reminder about the power you have to choose the experiences that you want to have. Choose to enjoy a hot bath. Choose to enjoy the fresh air. Choose to allow this energy in. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. Amazing. That is what I'm called to share for you, Lush. Thank you. I feel like this is a guided meditation that all of us can feel transformed by. Thank you so much for this gift. I'm really glad I got to share this with you, and I got to share this with everybody today. Big hug. Have a wonderful day, everybody.